YouTube, I'm McCaven. This is Equilinox. Welcome back. We're just on our third episode in our day in our playthrough. So we're up to 2958. We have 47 tasks complete out of 53. I should add. We're up to 54,000 DP. That's actually pretty impressive because we just spent 115,000 or so on some beavers. So yeah, we're talking about these wolves right here. Wolvesy wolves or a sage. If we get them eating some sheep, we'll be doing pretty good. So that's what we're going to little focus on. So we could put thinking of some kind of grassland. The goal for these guys was to come down and munch on these guys, but so hopefully we'll start putting in some sheep over here to give them some more options. I'm trying to decide where. So this is a tropical. So like either here, like right here would be cool. Um, oh, this is forest. Why are you forest? Oh, hey, I'll just do that. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So let's see. So what we need a sheep. That's the goal. You like trees and grassland. You actually could. Oh, you could actually survive in. Yeah. Is there a thing for sheep? I'm wondering if there's a repeatable for sheep. This rabbit eat 24 karat golds and produce. Okay, well let's not fret over that. We could actually put a. I was thinking we could put a woodland. Let's see. Put a forest over here. Sheep living in the forest. That actually wouldn't be horrible. What do you think? Yeah, so you'd be just kind of like, well, not here, but you'd be pretty happy. Could put them up here too. I'm sure they'll find an equilibrium somehow. You don't even care about a height bonus either. Could put them on, mountain mountain sheep. I just thought it might be cooler just to have them down in this little chunk right here. So I think we'll start doing that. And all you need is trees. So and then yeah. So let's do that. Um, wait, wait. You sheepy? You just need trees, right? Oh, trees and some kind of fruit, honey. Wow, fallen fruit, fruit bushes, and grasses. Okay. So let's do that. Let's do a forest. Um, and we could do some acer trees, or let's see, what do we need? A tall tree. Yeah. Okay. Well, sure. Altitude factor is good. Um, should we focus? Well, we kind of need to do that, so we could focus on this. Let's see. Your problem right now is you're not. You want some. What do you want? You want the below 75, and you just yeah, and you just want some spreads forest. Oh, potato plants with spread forest. Is that true? Yeah. Yeah. I wish you could right click on that thing. Spreads forest. It's considered a root vegetable. Does sheep eat root vegetable? I'm not sure. No, I think they don't eat. Um, Sorry, I'm just trying to think of something, cool and fun to do. Mm, say lives in forest. I'm sure there's oh yeah, like a blueberry. It just needs blow. Yeah, so that might be a resting spot. Yeah, let's do that. Um, okay, how much DP? One, two, three. I know it's not great, but as this gets better, hopefully, like as we put some trees down, spreads forest for forest trees, burrs trees like this guy. We'll put him. Oh, is this a tall tree already? Oh, you're already a tall tree. Huh. Well, let me put a pin in that real quick because I want to come over here to Mr. Tall Tree. Yep, down here somewhere. Oh, oh, oh! I see a green tree. Oh, yeah, you see some animals. Oh, why are there no animals? Lives in forest. Wow, a lot of you guys live in forest. What about goats? Oh, you don't have a like species? Squirrels? Oh, yeah, we don't have any squirrels. Not nearly enough. Okay. I just thought this would be a. This is already green, so let's switch gears for just a second. Hopefully that forest will grow up a little bit better. And this basically just as a quick tree, a quick thing to unlock. Yeah, we're getting tons of honey. Oh, it involved our juniper tree. So this gives us a no. It gives us the juniper, which is just a forest above 15, which is what you are. Yeah. Okay. Let me hopefully. No derps. No derps. What's that famous saying? No whammies. No whammies. Where are we at? Here. Okay, it's not horrible. I think it's just partly. You don't spread, do you, Mr. Spreader? Yeah. Oh no, you do spread. It's I keep thinking like things spread forest, so why are they not spreading forest? Well, the problem is the suitability bonus is not. Um, it has to have forest. So there are things that spread. Let's see if we can find something. There's some things that spread forest, but their suitable bonus is a barren, which everybody's making me a liar. But there's a certain things out there that have a let's see, let's try spreads forest. So there's got to be stuff out there. Like I'm sure, like some of these, for instance, one of these will show you what I'm talking about. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Woo! So sage lives. It spreads the forest biome, but it can live in the barren. So, like if you come over here and look, like, hey, this is barren. Well, I guess it's actually okay. So it's spreading a little bit. But if you wanted to, you could start. You could. If I drop this guy, the juniper in the barren, he's not happy because he's not in forest. But sage doesn't care. So I could just drop a couple sage out here, and it would actually be a little bit better because it doesn't care, which is kind of what was out here before, which was a bunch of sage. And then so that will start spreading the forest to be a lot better. You can see now it's like starting to spread it. It's a low percent, but it's actually starting to build up. And then you can start doing these higher things. But these obviously need a little bit. Oh, and we're actually going to do, yeah, so you have your like species. Yeah, so your suitability bonus. Why is that? It's hopefully not making me a liar out of me. You just need trees. Oh, and you need some sort of fruit bushes, which are. I thought there was fruit bushes. Yeah, you guys. Ew. Oh no, there's a couple more. Okay. So let's drop a couple more. No, lives in forest for fruit bushes. Okay, so let's do some spreads. Forest. Sage would be. Oh. And then we're gonna do some. Let's see, potato. No, that's not too potato. I'm trying to eat. Well, I guess it wouldn't really matter, right? Cool. And then how are we doing? Forest is not really rising as much as I'd want it to. It's just the Oh, what are you? Oh, you're missing what? What's your food supply? Is there turnips? That would be me? Oh, lives in swamp. That's where we are, right? Sorry. Belrush turnips. What are you? Oh, you need toads, right? Oh, that why you guys? Oh, you need flowers. No, which is that's part of the jungle flower. Yeah, swamp flower, which is still locked. Okay, well, we shouldn't have stopped that. Oh, which is we're looking for bell rushes. Okay, sorry, emergency. Emergency! Where's the bell rushes? Come on. Oh, here we go. Swamp flower. Yes. We need toads and satisfaction. Oh, that's just not very happy making. Um, so you just need toads, which we have toads right here. I mean, granted they're not, oh yeah, of course they're all south. Here, let me, I think those are expensive. No, lives in swamp. Yeah, toads are 42k. Come on. North. Go north, young man. Oh, here, let's get some DP and let's drop a toad here. It's just hopefully spreading forest down there, so that's not horrible that we're up here, but oh, everybody's up here. Oh, come on. I see toads. What can I? Oh no, those are frogs. Oh, no, you're a toad. Okay, no, come on. Where's my bell rush? Oh, there we go. Yep, I see it. I see things. Not enough DP. Oh, yeah. Now the toads left. Great. Well, hopefully they're gonna be happy. Need the DP anyways. Come on, toads. No. Oh, and you died, didn't you? Hmm. Yeah. You're good, but you're. Hmm. Okay, do we have the deep? Okay, we have the deep. Oh, there it is. Come on, stay near. 10 seconds. That's all I'm asking for. 15, 30. Okay, and then a little bit longer. Oh, there's lots down here. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, now they spread. They spread much better. This will really help this area because this will chain into a lot of hopefully chain into a lot of things that we really needed through the flowers. And yeah, she just needs large rocks and mushrooms, which I can't remember which needed the most. So well, we'll just put it right here. Oh, dislike species. You dislike mushrooms? You are mean. Mean, I tell you. Yep. That seems like a bug. Well, there's the mushrooms are gone. I was just clicking here, and then I like somehow clicked over there, and it like completely wiped out all the species. Hey, the mushrooms are gone. Congratulations. Okay. Well, no, you're not happy because you're no. Oh, yep. No, no. You're just not happy because of the environment. What are you? Oh, yeah, and your people are starving because. Okay, what do we? I guess I was really, really hoping that these guys would. Oh, I see the problem. Wow. Is this? Oh my goodness gracious! You pikes. Wow. Pikes and beef. Yeah, it's this. People are like, "Oh, you should get into carnivores," and I'm like, "No, I don't. I don't want to." It's sort of like the clownfish and the animals. That's probably why we had lost 3,000 DP because we had like this huge thing of clownfish, but they weren't spreading very far, and now the pike are just like they're just infested this. Oh yeah, here's one clownfish, but they've infested this entire area. No, I thought there was more. I thought I was seeing more. Weird. Now it just sort of. What? I thought I saw a ton down here, but now I'm seeing just a ton more clown. So this little huge school of clownfish, which I thought you guys would eat, which you're eating. But anyway, so that's yeah. Okay, and you guys are not happy. What's your? It's just the your lack of food. You know, you need the root vegetables and the fruit bushes. Huh. Oh yeah, and look, you're still spreading mushrooms over here. What needs mushrooms over here? I know these are probably rare red mushrooms. Oh hey, and what are you? Oh yeah, you're good. So we'll just lump you from out of there. Okay, so then we'll start working on what's the problems. You You dislike stones, which I don't think. Oh yeah, there's some stones right here. Um, One thing I noticed too is instead of putting like stones, I should be putting large rocks. Oh yeah, now we're out of. Oh no, I guess I just couldn't plant it. So that's because these guys, for instance, they're oh you're not happy, but you hate stones, but you don't care about rocks. Oh, and you have a like species. What do you need? If you oh yes, but you need stones. Okay, so Bakota tree is not going to be happy over here. Cool. Uh, our swamp is not doing very well because it wasn't. It's Are we in a swamp? Oh yeah, the honey harvester is just woo. That's what I'm hoping the sheep and the potatoes would have done, but I think we're gonna have to create a. Let's see. Is this what we're? Oh no. Oh yeah. There's what is it? Not, wheat. I didn't realize wheat was. Yeah, we don't want any wheat over here. This spreads. Yeah. Honest, we'll get a handle on this. It spreads. Grassland, which I put it over here for some reason, and I didn't mean to. And I just maybe I only meant to do a little bit, but okay. So we're trying to do some swamp. Oh no, I think we're spreading swamp already. Okay, so we can't do that. Okay, we're good here. Oh, we need tons of TP. I should only put a couple of those down because they're kind of expensive. Cool. And what do you guys? You guys are happy. Um, what do you? Oh yeah, you're eating something. Oh yeah. Oh, no, is there not? What are you guys eating? something. Okay, so I think we're good. So we just need something that lives in swamp. Oh yeah, the turnips. Yeah, there we go. Are these warthogs? Yeah. I wasn't sure if they were boars. I think. Yeah, that's what we were trying to do with the sheep. Yeah, carrots. Ah, and wild bear. Oh, that's bear. Boar. It's a boar. It's weird that they would. Oh, these warthogs. Okay. 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 Well, I guess that's not going to be a. I was thinking like, hey, we should do potatoes or turnips. Well, okay. So hopefully that will retain itself. Okay, let's check back on our forest. Yeah, I think we got a few minutes left. Okay, let's check back on our forest now that fiasco's. Oh yeah, much better. Oh well. Where are we? Is this? Yeah, no, this is yeah, right through here. Huh. Doesn't look as exciting as it could. Where's our sheep? All our sheep die out? That doesn't sound like me. I think part of the problem is the fruit bushes died out. Hmm. Maybe we should have focused on oh, what do you? Oh yeah. Well, it's not my fault. Pike actually eating something is something we should be focusing on. Oh hey, what about? Oh, speaking of which, speaking of disasters. Oh yeah, yeah. So that probably will make our. Yeah, these guys are just that's sort of the beavers, the pikes. Um, the foxes seem pretty good. They're I guess it's just a massive chicken farm over here. I guess they've wiped out yeah pretty much well, and then the trees didn't help. But they've pretty much yeah. It's like the I don't know. Well, no, I guess you're doing pretty good. I mean, they're not quite happy, but I guess they're doing a little bit better now because we're wiping out the trees. But the beavers and the pikes, they just seem to wipe out species, and it is a little bit off balance. Like these, well, the wolves and the foxes seem like they're okay-ish. Because I meant to put these guys down here for these guys, the wild boars, and there's only a couple of them left, so they're not doing as good either. And sure, it could be their satisfaction, but which you guys should be somewhat. Yeah, it's not as good. Oh, you're missing a like species. What is that? Oh, stones and cedar. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, that's my bad. Cedar is a tree that is very picky. Um, let's see, how do I say this? Trees for forest? Yeah, so like the cedar trees over here, they don't like the altitude. Um, yeah, so I could do better. Um, maybe so that was their. Yeah, so I guess the boar's trouble is they don't like a. Yeah, altitude not ideal. This is actually really nice to have this altitude here. But that gets into there. So that's kind of one of their issues. But so maybe they would have been better if they would have survived better. Um, and then you guys are probably massive, yeah, because there's nothing munching you down. And then the deer as well. So I mean, it's sort of the thing that is kind of. I mean, you probably get more DP out of that, but it's just easier to have species that are maintaining themselves through like deer, um, deer and guinea pigs and stuff like that, because they're not, they're only, their environment seems a lot less stable, because they're just, they're living off the land, and they're not, it's like they're not devastating their food supplies. For like the guinea pigs are amazing because they can eat like six different things. And hopefully, that's kind of what I talked about with the systems design with Board to Bits, is like when you have, he was talking about, my wolves are eating my sheep or whatever, we're trying to set up, I think it's wolves and rabbits or something like that. If you give the sheep, or no, give the wolves a second food supply, it's like then they could wipe out the sheep, or they could wipe out the rabbits, or something to that effect. So, but yeah, so like over here, it's like amazing because you got these butterflies, they're just going crazy. The ducks are doing good. Um, you've got the honey with the bees. It's just, because there's nothing to damping the, to really hurt all this. That is, I'm not having something over here hunting this stuff that is, wiping it out. So, um, I guess we're taking a little tour of the rabbits. How are we doing on rabbits? Yeah, we got a pretty good rabbits, which are lots of rabbits. You see, your satisfaction is pretty high. The desert biome over here is pretty good, and it's spreading pretty good. Yeah, you're still pikes. So I mean, obviously, maybe in the next episode we should start focusing on the sea. Oh, yeah, so we're almost fully through. I've never actually gone through this menu. Oh wow, look at this. Oh, these are all the music tracks. We've unlocked them all. And then we have almost all the tasks done. Wolves in cheap clothing. Oh yeah, we're almost, wow. Oh wow, and it gives you counts. Cool. There's just a ton of, oh, and here's all our animals. Cool. We need the toucan and the dove. Oh yeah, those are, I believe those are actually ironically come from the same species. No, it's no environment. Yeah, they both come from the sparrow. So it's probably a good thing. Part of the problem with these, just trying to get a hold of them. Oh, look at these turtles. Yeah, good job, turtles. So there's nothing to hurt these turtles. So they're just happy, creating eating the things, and their food supply is not being devastated. They're not being devastated. Same with the lizards over here. And that's kind of, I knew sort of that was kind of the main. Look at those lizards. Maybe they're not as exciting, but they're growing quite. Oh yeah, they're actually quite excited, and the environment's going crazy. Anyway, let me try to find some sparrows and see what we can get a hold of them, because they're. Oh, is that a no? No, it was just a. The birds seem to be hard to get a hold of. Yeah, here's one, but you click on me. Oh, I got it. Nope, that was an ash tree. Oh, got one. Okay, so the dove is the white. Oh, and for the lush, yeah. So that's not horrible. We could drop a sparrow, and a lush. Let's see, where is our lush? Oh, over here. Yeah. This would actually be an amazing spot for him. Yeah, we're doing great there. Okay, so we need a sparrow, which is, yeah, this guy. And now we know where to look. Let's see. You're unsuitable. You have a like species. You're unsuitable, but you're in a lush. Well, the reason we're going to do this is because we need a white. Yeah, so all we need is white, and we're good. No, you and white. Which we even have the money. Okay, and then I can track these. Yeah, so then that's good. And then the toucan is the canopy tree. There was something about a canopy tree-ish typed, I think the problem was the canopy tree was locked, and I think it's now unlocked. What kind of tree is that? Is that a lush tree? No. It might be a jungle. Having to remember all this stuff is... Oh, it's still locked. Oh, it's through the furca. Okay, well, this toucan seems decent, so we'll focus on that. I think we're going to do one more, so a flopping fourth, and then we'll continue on. You should be able to get through... Oh, yeah, we're at about 32. Should be able to get through the white pretty quickly once this grows up. I know it's not that exciting over here for him, but he will hopefully... he's got some light species, and so hopefully he'll get... he just needs to create a white thing. Oh yeah, he's maybe not doing as great, but we're just trying to get him to create a... I wonder if he wouldn't create something. We could move a white one over here. Yeah. Oh yeah. See, he's building a nest. Yeah, he's building a nest. So that's what he needs to do to maybe it's not the smartest idea, but oh well, I guess we'll figure that out next time. I might try to drop him in some other environment and move a white one over here. It might be a better worth of DP costs versus trying to keep these guys alive long enough to build a nest and then build a white one. So, anyways, we'll see that next time. Thanks very much. I've been McCaven. This has been Equilinox. You've been you. I've been really appreciating all the support and comments and continuing to grow. And it's kind of feels like a second job, but it's really fun too. And I get to play the game for work. So, anyways, thanks very much. You guys take care, and I'll see you next time.